If you're interested in how to get the rarest apparel Fallout 76 has to offer, or maybe you just want to know which items not to scrap or sell at the train station, stay tuned. In this video, we'll be going over 11 of the rarest pieces of apparel Fallout 76 has to offer all year round, and how you can get them and what your chances of getting them are. Like I said, these will be offered all year long. They're not specific to an event or anything like that, so those have been nixed for this video. First up, we have the Tattered Field Jacket. The best chance to get the Tattered Field Jacket, or the TFJ as it's often called, is from the quest One of Us, and it has a 0.3125% chance to drop from that quest. It can also be rewarded from daily quests or events that occur in the mire with a 0.0625% drop rate, such as Idle Explosives, Queen of the Hunt, Irrational Fear, Heart of the Swamp, It's a Trap, just to name a few. The hat or hood showcased is actually called the Wrap Cap, and it is sold from some vendors. Next up, we have the Leather Coat. Just like the Tattered Field Jacket, the Leather Coat can also drop from quests or events that are completed in the mire, but its drop chances are lower at 0.01%. The hood that's showcased with the Leather Coat is called the Green Hood, and it can literally spawn just about anywhere, including the ground. The next outfit is very similar to the Leather Coat, and it's called the Traveling Leather Coat. And the only difference is the fact that this one actually has a higher drop rate than the Leather Coat, and it comes with a backpack. The Leather Coat's drop rate is 0.02%. Just like the Leather Coat and the Tattered Field Jacket, it comes from Mire Daily Quests and events. Now, just in case you're wondering, the mire is the section of the map to the right that's in the dark green area. At this very moment, I'm unsure if any of the new events like Moonshine Jamboree actually are included in this drop rate. If you happen to know anybody or you have gotten one of these outfits for Moonshine Jamboree, make sure to leave a comment below. You could also join our Discord and provide proof of this by posting a photo. Before we continue, please remember to give me a big Vault Boy thumbs up and consider nuking that subscribe button on the way out. Don't forget to share this video in places where people ask questions about these rare outfits, because this will help them out as well. Moving on, we have the Responder's Fireman outfit and helmet. Now, these two items are actually separate items. They do not come together as a set. I am sure I'll get plenty of lashback and feedback down below in the comments section, but just hear me out. The best way to acquire these is through Final Departure or Strength in Numbers story quest. It has a 0.65% drop rate from either of these two quests. So now I've heard several times it is both the outfit and helmet that drops from these quests, but everything that has been documented says only one of these items will drop. To receive either the helmet or the outfit, but not both, it's a 0.033% drop rate from daily quests and events that happen in the Forrest region, such as Tea Time, Strange Brew, Feed the People, the list goes on and on. Now this is the green area to the left of the map near Vault 76. But wait, there's more. Unlike the Tattered Field Jacket or the Leather Coats, these items also have a 0.017% chance to drop from Toxic Valley daily quest or events and Enclave related events. There's even a smaller chance for you to actually get these items from Radiation Rumble or Riding Shotgun. So this one has a lot of different ways you can actually get it. Each piece, that is, either the helmet or the outfit. Up next, we have the Forrest Camo Jumpsuit, and it drops from Forrest events or daily quest, which is that long list again, at a 0.03% drop rate. These are the same events that I listed before with the Responder's Fireman helmet and outfit, Strange Brew, Tea Time, all those. The next few items are different than the previous items, but we'll go over that so you can kind of understand why. First up, we have the Forrest Scout Armor Mask, the White Powder Jumpsuit, Finally, the Brotherhood of Steel jumpsuit and the Urban Scout armor mask. Now, these items are different because they actually come in a bundle together. It's called the Savage Divide bundle, and they all drop at the same time. It comes with a couple other things like the White Springs jumpsuit, a mechanic jumpsuit, and some other weird items. And just like the name implies, Savage Divide, it has a 0.1% drop rate from the Savage Divide events. Now, the Savage Divide is in the middle of the map where you see all the mountain ranges. Last but certainly not least is our 11th item, the Red Asylum uniform, or the red dress to some. Now, the spawn rate for this one is very complicated, so I will try to break it down for you. It gets very convoluted very quickly. I made a whole video about the Asylum uniforms and their drop rate, and it was still confusing even though I told everybody it was very, very, very hard to get. And it has a very low drop rate, and it's not for the faint of heart to go after this by any means. So in this video, I will try to break it down further for you so maybe you might understand. Like I said, it gets very convoluted very quickly. First of all, the dress is the only part that is actually rare, not the hat. The Red Asylum uniform has a 0.156% chance to spawn. Now, 0.156% chance does sound slightly better than the rest of the outfits, but it gets very complicated. This is definitely probably the hardest outfit to go after. The reason why this one is so difficult is because I remember reading somewhere, and I'm having a hard time actually locating the information for this video to actually link it, but I remember reading somewhere when I had first started that this item has 3 locations it can spawn at, and it's only 3 locations, and the chances of you getting any Asylum uniform to spawn at those locations is 20%. So if you go looking for the uniforms, and uniforms there's multiple, I'm going to just link my video in the description below if you want to know more. There's a 20% chance that one of the uniforms will spawn on each bed. So bed number 1 has a 20% chance that any uniform will spawn in. Bed number 2, 20% chance that any uniform will spawn in. So that 0.156% chance for just the red one to drop applies to that 20%. So then you have to do the math for that. And then it gets more complicated because every single person that comes near or goes inside the asylum can actually affect the drop rate. It's kind of like magazines. The more people that's in the area, the more chances you have of getting a magazine. But that's only if someone hasn't picked it up. So if someone has not picked up that red asylum dress, like they went inside, they didn't realize that it was rare or didn't go to that area not looking for it, because you go in there for quests. I mean, a lot of people don't know what stuff is. Convoluted spawning aside, you also have a 0.0000042% drop rate from Cranberry Bog events. Yes, 0.0000042% drop rate. That's 4 zeros, so pretty much minuscule amount that you actually get the red dress from a Cranberry Bog event. I truly hoped that this enlightened you, or maybe gave you an idea of how to get some of these rare outfits besides trading. Or maybe you're kicking yourself because you scrapped it, or you sold it at a train station, or possibly you even sold it in your vending machine, because Jason literally just got a Responder's outfit, the Fireman's outfit, for 25 caps in somebody's vending machine the other night. If this is you, and you've done this in the past, scrapped it, gave it to the train station, sold it in your vending machine, at least you know now. Try not to kick yourself. I am sure we have all done it because we were all there one time. Please make sure to give me a big Vault Boy thumbs up if you've gotten this far through the video and enjoyed it, and consider nuking that subscribe button on the way out. Thank you guys for watching this. I truly love you. I do want to give a huge shout out to the Deathclaws. They are my family and my channel members. Without them, none of this would be possible. So thank you, Deathclaws.